let's go for it. So, first game of the Garudan tournament. Krusher99 against Hadryel. Hadryel, sorry. And let's see what they play. So that's pretty nice. We seem to have a very big bargain deck, blue-red. Oh, and we have a combat deck with blue mobility. That might be a very fun matchup to see. It's a bit weird. Hadriel didn't go for a Nugget Dance now because he has a lot of very good targets. Like he has no bad targets, and maybe he wanted to make some value now. Maybe he
Yeah,
valued the fact of having a good placement for his second mountain over trying out Nugget Dance now.
yeah, maybe he didn't want to reveal deck, but I think Crusher already knows it's.
With his land placement, it's pretty straightforward what he is. Okay, so now we know he uses small creatures to collect some blue creatures, so it explains why he went for a lake, so that he could play either this or maybe Red Devil if he plays it.
What do you think about that?
I'm not sure I like that shifting tide. Um, it's interesting to get a double collect, but he could use it as a surprise because his list is looking like a normal red combat. So people don't expect such cheap mobility. Yeah, and maybe the pre-buff is not. It's dangerous against Frogify. And since he saw a Mochi only, he could be against blue-red 7s, which runs Frogifies. Wow. That will be a big guy.
Sure to deal with it.
Ice Rock Behemoth will be nice to deal with that.
I think you play
Yoga Dance first, because you can play both. Okay.
Gift of Steel is.
Yeah, Gift of Steel is strong. It's very strong.
Wait for the next turn.
Wow, he can't even play Ice Rock Behemoth next turn. Maybe he can if he's lucky with Yoga Dance. Wow, and
He can play one because it's discounted. So.
Oh yeah, the discounted one will work.
But I think.
I think you play it. Your sound is lagging a bit. I didn't hear your sentence. He rolled, okay, so I think he wants to draw for something to pop up the bubble. Wow.
Hear me now?
Yeah, I hear you.
I was saying that better for Hadryel wait and play him on
Oh.
play.
Your sound is seems to cut a bit. It seems to lag a bit. Yeah, your sound was lagging a bit. And he still hasn't played his ogre dance. Or maybe he's running illusion and he wants to be sure to hit a discount on a creature. That might explain. I think I would have liked him to make a land and move up with Cypher so that he would have the option to use Triton Banquet to kill a creature um, defending the orb. Like if he plays a Mochi to defend, or even like Mirror Phantasm, you could Banquet, kill it, get the buffs, hit face, and you would punish him very hard if he doesn't have Frogify. Obviously it doesn't do much against this, but it's very hard to find a good line here for Crusher. So he gives. Oh wow, that's a very lucky Ogre Dance. This Firestorm is a bit weird because the Ice Rock Behemoth having only 2 health and against red means it is very likely to die. So trading it was maybe something he wanted, but he decided otherwise. It allows him to step on the desert, on the mountain, which is also very good because it will slow down Crusher. And if he has like if he wants to use a removal to kill the 8/2, he won't have enough Feria to play a big creature there. So maybe it gives him the tempo he needs. Also the 3 damage on Cypher are very useful, so that even with Triton Banquet, Cypher cannot kill a creature and survive to get back the buffs. So the Firestorm was better than it looks. So yeah, he keeps blocking the mountain, which is that's very important. And here Crusher finds a good line. He uses, it's a bit expensive to use a Banquet for that, but it helps him clear the mountain and drop an aggressive ground checker to put pressure on Hadryel, and he needs to find a way to build pressure because against bargain deck you don't want the game to become too long, but it's maybe already too late. And we see a Windfall pickup, which will put Hadriel even further ahead. Okay, that Wrath feels good. But I think Ground Checker is what you want. So that you kill the double collector. Hadryel spent a lot of lands to set up. And there are not even colored lands, so if he wants to set up another double collector, he will need to either make a land or summon it far away and have it walk. So even though that Ground Shaker doesn't seem to do much in terms of pushing pressure to the face, it actually slows down Hadryel a bit. But it feels really hard. I think dropping a Brigand aggressively so that you can maybe finish off with a Safer's Wrath is what you want. But unfortunately for Krusher, there is a Garudan coming. He will block the mountain again and likely call it a GG. Yeah, unfortunately for Krusher here, he didn't manage to put enough pressure early on, and he was just outvalued by Hadryel. It was very unfortunate that he didn't get anything cheap to kill the protection from the first Type-Struck Behemoth, and it's likely what did cost him the game. It was the biggest turnaround here. I'm wondering if he's running Prophet of Tides. If he is, then I suppose he should try to find a way to drop Shedim Brute and maybe Prophet of Tides plus Triton Banquet to send it to face on a side where Hadriel can defend. Because these lists generally typically don't run any healing. So by burning him down and finding ways to go face is how he can find some chances to win. Hadriel is just so much far ahead, it's almost over. Oh, and we see Archons again, so yeah, it's really a very greedy, value-oriented list. That worked very well in that case, since he was not faced with a lucky opening from Krusher. And it's lethal setup and very likely GG. And we saw it, a victory of the very big value-oriented deck from Hadryel. Well played to both players.